The way the current economy is, there's three things that I do not need: another motorcycle, anything that burns more gas, or any bad financial decisions. So let me show you my 2023 Ducati Desert Sled Scrambler. Did I buy another motorcycle? Yes. Did I need another motorcycle? Probably not. But who really needs anything if you're looking at it like that? This is my new to me 2023 Ducati Scrambler Desert Sled. And oh my gosh, I am in love. So if you know me, this choice isn't really that crazy. My first ever Ducati was during COVID, and it was a 2015 Scrambler Icon Edition. And that bike really opened up the gateway for my love for Ducati. And for like a lot of people, that is an entry bike, that people can get into that doesn't cost $30,000, $40,000 and isn't a Panigale V4S. It's a bike that a lot of people I think resonate with, and it's a bike that's very underrated amongst actual motorcycle enthusiasts because it is deemed a starter bike. But in my opinion, it's a great motorcycle, whether it's your first motorcycle, your 10th motorcycle. You can take it on trails, you can do whatever you want with it, and it's, they have different series like the Icon, the Desert Sled, the Cafe Racer, Full Throttle. There's a couple of different versions of the Scrambler. But overall, I think they're very underrated motorcycles. So that leads me to this bike, this Scrambler Desert Sled. That first Scrambler I ever owned really left an impact on me, and I thought it was an awesome motorcycle, but the Desert Sled was one I just saw for the first time a year ago in person. I'd always seen photos online, but I knew at some point this was a motorcycle I wanted to own, especially for me because I love my Scramblers so much. But there's a few options on this bike that really sold me. One huge thing that I've always wanted to put on all of my Scramblers is these massive Moto Z chunky tires. I always loved all the videos of the Scramblers over in England, like the Triumphs, that get these big chunky tires. Even if you're not riding off-road, they just make the bike so much more of what it is. I mean, it looks so much more like a dirt bike. It's just so special having these big chunky tires on it. And these things aren't cheap. So, I mean, for me to do it to my other bikes, it really didn't make sense. But this bike, already having them installed, oh, it was a no-brainer. Another one was this beautiful Terminioni exhaust that actually reroutes up and then over the top, kind of like more of a Triumph Scrambler than really a Ducati Scrambler. I mean, these bikes didn't come with this factory. I mean, this was an added part that the dealership put on when the original owner bought the bike. But it really just makes it all, pulls it all together and gives it a whole different look as compared to other versions of even this exact bike. I mean, most of them come with the, the sweep around the back like all my other ones had, and this just opens up this whole area. It gives you a good amount of ground clearance here. It's just a really cool option, and for the price, I mean, it's like $1,800. I don't know if I would have ever done it, so it already, having it on, definitely sold me. A big part too for me is also this color, this livery that's on it, the blue and the red and the white. This blue color, the gold wheels, like it's just something that you wouldn't normally see on a Ducati, and it just always attracted me to this bike. I mean, I always saw photos of this exact Desert Sled whenever I'd look it up, and I thought this was the coolest one. I know they make them with the red frame, and there's a couple other versions, but just this exact colorway was just so eye-catching to me and different, and it just kind of matches, I think, kind of what, most of my bikes are. They're really kind of the different versions of a lot of Ducati's specialty bikes. So that's where it really pulls me into it. Actually though, all jokes aside, with the current price of gas, I've kind of been using this thing to commute and get around and get groceries and do things like that. And I've put more miles on this bike in a week than I've put on some of my other bikes in months. I mean, I've ridden 400 miles in the first week, and the last owner only put 30 miles on it in a year of ownership. So overall, I'm really enjoying it. It's a bike that I see myself keeping for a long time and taking on road trips and doing things I wouldn't normally do on my Ducatis. Unfortunately, with this bike being here though, I do think I'm going to have to get rid of another motorcycle. If you haven't noticed, my Monster actually isn't here. It's been at the shop getting service. So my garage is already full, and one more bike still has to come back. So unfortunately, one bike will probably be leaving my collection soon. And And I haven't really picked which one it is, but I have a general idea, and I'll make a whole video about that. But for right now, this new bike, I'm gonna make some videos on. I really have enjoyed riding it, and I hope you guys will go ahead and subscribe and join me on my adventure with this motorcycle and creating some more content as I plan to make some more videos. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day.